David's in Guildford. Hello, David.
Yeah, hi, Julia. How are you?
Very well, sir. What do you want to say?
Excellent. Really, I just want to echo what the last caller said. I was just listening to the programme as I'm driving about, and it doesn't matter to me about the rights and the wrongs of the dual lanes, the arrogance of the men. This is our money.
I know.
This is our money he's spending, and he decides not to tell us how he's spending it.
Well,
I cannot believe it.
There are only two options. They don't know what the figure is, which they should, or they do know what the figure is and they're not telling us. Both of those, as you say, absolutely outrageous.
Yeah, it's disgraceful. And if I remember rightly, he said he did know what the figure is. He certainly knew what the budget was, but he refused to tell you even what the budget was. And I'm sorry. These people should not have the responsibilities that they have got. If they cannot be open and actually supportive of the British public, I don't see why the British public should be supportive of them.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I mean, you think about, 30 miles of transport, all those white lines, all those Olympic rings painted in, all of the signage. I mean, that's actually an awful lot of workmen and workwomen. That's an awful lot of hours of overtime, a lot of it done overnight. I mean, there are actually huge costs to these sort of things.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd be surprised if we didn't run into seven figures. I'd be very surprised indeed.
So would I, and I don't think he should either hide behind the figures, whether they're good, bad or indifferent. They've happened now. He must have a very good idea of what the final figure should be. And, these people at Transport for London, or wherever they are spending our money, they should actually tell us what they're spending it on. I'm just really, really sorry he's not in an elected position, because after an interview like that, he certainly wouldn't get back in. And well, if I was his boss, I'd be having severe words with him later.
I'll tell you what we might do. I'm hoping TfL will still be listening to this, and we might give them a call a bit later in the hour and see if they've changed their mind when they hear everyone else's reaction to this. David, in terms of the Olympic lanes, though, you haven't managed to get a fine, have you?
No, I've stayed well away.
That's the thing. I think one of the main reasons why there have been there's a lot of fines, but probably fewer than perhaps a lot of us have expected, is because most people, the only reason I've even driven at all in central London was I did some TV work, and they lay on a car, thank you very much, to get to the office. It's the only reason I was driving in central London at all during the Olympic period. Otherwise, avoided it like the plague, deliberately, so I don't accidentally incur a £130 fine.
Yeah, it seems that everybody's done that, according to all the reports. And as I say, I don't really mind about the Olympic lanes. It's only for 2 weeks. I think the Olympics themselves have been absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Oh, yes.
But it's just the arrogance of people like that fellow that you just interviewed that actually tends to spoil it.
OK, David, thank you so much for your call. Appreciate your time.